Watcha! This is a music for my workshop for #Summer of Singing, and today we are listening to the wonderful Adele's Someone Like You. We're going to listen to two versions and compare and contrast. One earlier on in her career and the other later. Actually, I think it was last December, so very, very recent. Two live performances from the wonderful Adele, and we're just going to listen, absorb that brilliance and enjoy. So let's roll titles. Someone Like You, what a song, and Adele, oh my goodness, what a singer. I try not to have regrets in life. We shouldn't have regrets in life, but when I was in my, I think it was second year of university, Adele was early on in her career and she was touring lots of British pubs, like really small venues. I saw a poster for seeing Adele in said small pub, and I didn't go. And I wish I had. I really wish I had. I think that would have been something incredibly special. So if any of you went, let me know in the comments and tell me how it was. I bet it was amazing. I know she would have only had a few songs at that moment, but her voice has always been there, and a character. So it would have been super enjoyable. So as I said in the introduction, we are going to listen to two versions. Yeah, we're going to listen to Adele singing this song live on two occasions. Once early on in her career at the Brit Awards in 2011, and then the other version we're going to listen to is one from last December, which I think is from LA, from An Evening with Adele, something like that. And we're going to see how her voice has developed, how her performance has developed, what she does with this song when singing it live, tricks, things that she pulls on to help her get through it. Because we all know that when we're singing, it's fine to sing in the shower, it's fine to sing in our bedrooms. There's no one listening, we're okay. But singing in front of people is pretty terrifying, and nerves play a part, so it's all about controlling those nerves. And there are tricks that you can do as singers. Adele does them too so brilliantly. So yes, we are going to start with her Brit Awards performance. I should say as well, I've done a video, tips and tricks video, for how to actually sing this. So looking at really weird vowel sounds to practice, that'll help you get those big notes, get that strength and depth to sing it like Adele. Having said that, as I was researching this workshop, there are a lot of covers out there in a lot of different styles. I came across a crazy metal one, a very breathy, folksy one, a bluesy one. So I would recommend Googling, listening to lots and lots of versions, lots of different people and styles, and then pick out the bits that you like to then put into your performance. But let's crack on. So we are going to listen in to Adele's performance at the Brit Awards in 2011. Now the quality, it's from YouTube, and the quality is not my own. It's very tinny. This piano.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now.
I'm going to pause it there for two reasons. First of all, she's certainly not the Adele that we know and love today. She looks nervous, kind of maybe overcome by the occasion. It's the Brit Awards, like could be the biggest music awards ceremony in the UK, the equivalent of the Grammys, I guess, from a UK point of view. And there's a lot of, you can see it in her eyes. I can see it in her eyes. You know, the emotion, and I sense a teensy weensy bit of fear, which, as I said, is completely understandable, totally understandable. So what she did, if you heard closely at the beginning, the word is I heard. I, the vowel I formulates of the back of our throat. I. It's very nasal. It's an inhale. We inhale as we breath. I drink the sound in. However, to get herself onto that note, to get herself going, she puts an H at the front, and it's more of a high. Ha heard. And it's an ah vowel too. It's an open vowel. Ha heard. You can do that with this song because it draws on the vocal fry. The vocal fry is there to set her up. It's there stylistically. It's there to really paint the colour of this song, paint the picture. So yeah, attack it with a ha heard. Something you can practice there. Another thing I wanted to point out, which is get aside of her nerves, the notes are not exactly, there's a couple of notes that she's not really hitting, which shows me that she's not in complete command of her breath yet. Because if we do go out of tune slightly or hit dud notes, it's not, oh my goodness, it's absolutely not a bad thing. Certainly not a bad thing, especially in this song. This song is all about the emotion, and I would argue the more dud notes the better, because it's all about the performance for me for this song. I want to feel Adele's pain as I'm listening to it. So yeah, there's that, but I believe it's because of, like I said, the nerves. So she's not quite locked in with her breath control yet. Let's go on.
Oh, I heard that your dreams came true.
Very breathy.
Yes, she gave you things I didn't give to you. Oh, it's friend, why you so shy? It ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light.
One thing though, she's hitting those low notes really well, and they are hard, so that's good. Lots of going up into her nasal, sort of humming sounds as well, to tail off that phrasing, to shape the words, shape the sounds. The thing I love so much about Adele is that she really plays with where the vowels and where the words sit. Some of them are quite throaty and powerful, guttural, sort of down here, and then some are nasal up here. It's all about painting that picture, all about having that interest for the listener.
I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over.
And I'm sorry, I am going to pause it one more time, because you may not be, well, you possibly, you could be an expert in the song, Someone Like You. That phrase, the way that it's recorded, in the studio, whatever, it sounds like she does it in one breath, but she is snatching breaths at every possible moment, which again, when we're singing live, we should take every single opportunity there is to grab a quick breath. What is a snatch breath? Some people call them surprise breaths. Actually, when I first started having singing lessons, they were surprise breath, because it's like, oh my goodness, hi. You know, when you see someone that you haven't seen for years, the other side of the street, like, there's that intake of breath that's really quick, and you can feel your diaphragm contract, retract, contract. Anyway, you can feel your lungs completely inflate really quickly, really silently. Something you can practice. Just go, And then you have the breath to ride on for the rest of your performance. It all comes down to breath whenever we go sharp or flat, when it's out of tune, or whenever we open our voices, open our mouths and nothing comes out. It's because we haven't got the breath there to support. So breath, 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 breath. And that's what Adele's doing. She is grabbing those opportunities for breaths whenever she can.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Oh, I love that, I love that, I love that. Right, a few things for this as well. First of all, yes, one of the big notes was slightly off, as I said, but it brought emotion, and I loved it, so that was fine. Also, she changes the melody. It's all power for both parts of that chorus refrain, because in the original it's "Don't forget me, I beg," and she goes up, "I'll remember you said," but she keeps it, "Don't forget me, I beg." She keeps it down the octave in the same place that it was. "Never mind, I found someone like you. Don't forget me, I beg." Keeping it in possibly her comfort zone, which is good. It's where she wants to be. It is the safe space for her performance, and that's what we want with our performance all the time. And then she does a nice powerful ending. Interesting again as well, when we listen to the next performance, we can judge how strong her chest voice and her lovely throaty open sound is. But let's continue.
You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, found by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue.
I love how just that our glory days, the kind of the sadness in the way that she sings that. Glory as a word is a happy, positive word. She's reminiscing about the glory days. However, she is reminiscing with a sadness, and that really comes across. It really, really does. If you've never experienced heartache or anything like that, awesome. I think acting, therefore, in a performance, but making it genuine as well, really, really helps. There's so many times when singing all kinds of songs, and I tell my students to really lean in to acting, to becoming that character, because it translates into the voice, it translates into their singing. So put on a character when you are singing this song. It doesn't have to be Adele. You could be Joe. You could be Ariel. You could be, I don't know, I'm trying to think, Serena van der Woodsen. Who knows? But get into that character for two reasons. One, it's going to help your performance. It's going to help your singing. It's going to help your voice. But secondly, it's going to kind of separate you from the performer, from you as the singer. There is a reason why Beyonce is Sasha Fierce when she's on stage. She has that separate personality, that extension of herself, so that if she sings a dud note, which she does, by the way, nobody's perfect. She sings a dud note. if she trips, if someone criticizes her performance. It's Sasha Fierce that's doing that. It is not Beyonce, the person, the everyday person that wakes up, lives her life, looks after her children, goes shopping, goes to cinema, whatever Beyonce does in her day life. It's sort of like a shield. It's sort of like a protection. So I've got totally off a tangent, but what I'm saying is it's the emotion that drives this song. And so even if you don't have that, act it, feel it, become a character that has that. Think of a film character, think of someone that's been through this and pull on that to help you through the performance.
Uninvited, but I couldn't stay away.
Breathing whenever you
I
can.
couldn't fight it. I'd hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over yet.
So much feeling.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget
Staying down again.
me, I beg.
Staying on pitch.
I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and
Straight into
mistakes that memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste?
There was a slight wobble. Did you hear that? There was a slight wobble on Memories Made. Memories Made. If that happens to you, if you're singing and there's a wobble, as I said, just put it into your performance. Make it a deliberate thing, a deliberate act. It's what connects you to your audience, which ultimately is the goal. That's what you want. You want that. It's very much a symbiotic relationship, performer and audience. You want them to feel. You feed off that as well, but you want them to feel. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Never mind, I'll find
I mean, strong.
someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me.
I'll give you
I beg.
slightly off as well,
I'll remember
but full
you
emotion.
said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
So that was power.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
You wobbles.
I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me.
Staying down still.
I beg. I'll remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Real wobbles.
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah, yeah.
And watch this video. She bites her lip at the end. She's really, and then she's all like, oh, she's kind of, thanks. That was emotion, pure emotion at the end. Lots and lots of, she looks in tears. Lots and lots of wobbly notes. She was cracking. Her voice was cracking towards the end of that. And it's, oh my God. I mean, I'm feeling it now. It was so emotional. Really, really incredible. Right, the next one we're going to move on to is one that she did last year. And there's an instant difference. I'm just going to turn everything down because there might be an advert. Yeah, there's adverts. Oh, thank you, YouTube. Thank you for adverts. So I've turned it down. And now I'm going to remember to turn it up. Right, here we go. So this is her live. It's one night only. Looking at the surroundings of where she's singing, which looks absolutely stunningly beautiful. I believe it's the observatory thing in LA. But yeah, I'll link it all in the comments. That's what people do. That's professional, and we are professionals here. So this is new Adele. New Adele, recent Adele. Adele of the moment. Adele now. And why is that a lot quieter? Sorry guys, it's very quiet.
Settle down, that you found a girl and you're married now.
Starting again with it a little bit louder.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now.
Right. Immediate changes. Some things still the same. So she still goes, I heard. And settled down, she sang differently. She went up. She went more up into her nose, but you found a girl, much more vocal fry, that raspy sound. But for me, the thing that's the biggest change, lots of sort of melismatic riffs, lots of riffing, kind of, settle down, and you found a girl, and you're married now. Get a little bit of the Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. They're cool for riffing, for melismatic singing. But yeah, instantly much more play with her voice. And also it's sounding richer in terms of she's got a much more open throat. I heard. Whereas if we're thinking back to the Brit Awards, I heard. No, it wasn't like that at all, but it was I heard. It was a little bit higher up and a little bit more breathy. This is much stronger because she has been singing this song for, well, certainly 12 years, because that's the difference between the two performances. And she's built up masses of muscle memory and performance experience, and just generally knows this song inside out, back to front, around the houses. This performance is an advocate for practice. As boring as that sounds, it's practice. Practice. And that includes performance, because performance is practice too. So the more performance opportunities, the better. Open mic nights, church, school, busking, anything. And don't be put off if your first one maybe isn't what you expected, if nobody, you don't get any feedback. No, just keep going. See everything as an opportunity for practice, for practicing your voice and getting that warmed up, and also practicing performance, because we get better with practice.
I heard that your dreams came true. Guess you gave you things
Oh, gorgeous.
I didn't give to you.
Yeah, that's richer.
Oh, friend, why are you so shy? It ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over.
Right, did you hear how she sang face? I hoped you'd see my face. She pulled back. She was being all strong. I hope you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me It isn't over. And she trailed off there as well. This is interesting, this performance. She's all, oh my goodness, her style. She's just incredible. She looks stunningly beautiful. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm not sure. In fact, yeah, because there isn't that same vulnerability as there was in the Brit Awards performance. She's a mega superstar now with just reels, masses of confidence, and everything like that. So there's not that. However, she is still very much painting the picture of this song with her voice. The phrasing is beautiful, trailing off at the ends of the words. Me, it isn't over, just disappearing into the abyss. Play. She's playing, and I encourage you to play too. Here we go then. Big chorus. What's she gonna do?
Never mind, I'll find
Power.
someone like you. I wish nothing but the best.
Much stronger.
For you.
Are you?
Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Yeah, it's just sounding more effortless because, as I said, she's got years and years and years of building up that muscle memory, and it's a really gorgeous open throat. Like that. It's lovely. Really, really nice. And she stayed down again, like the same. Don't forget me, I beg. I don't know why she didn't go up, but
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
she needs to breathe then, so she did. Yes, Adele.
You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days.
Do you remember at the British Awards performance, the glory days? Remember what I said? It was a bit kind of, even though it's the word glory, it was heartbreaking. It was like, glory days, a bit more introspective. This, completely opposite. This is power, power, power. Wow, her voice is so rich now when you listen to how she was. It's really, really just... I'm just trying to think of all these other adjectives other than rich, but just beautiful. Her technique is sound. She's got everything working well. As I said, that lovely, lovely open throat that when she sang I can't even do that. You know, it was even richer than that. No. Such a lovely round sound. Quite, gosh, operatic in a way. Beautiful sound.
I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I
Bang on all these
couldn't
notes as well.
stay away.
Bang on.
I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over yet.
Yeah, she's in control of this completely.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Wow.
I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me.
Staying down again.
I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah.
Breathing there.
Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets or mistakes that
Ooh.
memories made. Who'd have known how bittersweet this would taste?
That was the first time I really sort of, there was lots of feeling in that. I mean, there's this feeling in this song as it is. I'm just talking about the vulnerability, but that was the way she sang regrets and mistakes, their memories. This kind of, it's a bit of like anger in it, but it's translating to the performance. A lot of speech singing, which I personally love. The tone is just incredible to listen to. And then, yeah, bittersweet this would taste. She's still trailing off into that. I said, as we were listening to that, how in control she is. We're going to keep comparing it back to when she was nervous at the beginning of her career. You get more confident the more you sing. So sing more. Get out there. Sing, sing, sing. And this is evidence of it. Wow. She's more confident. Her breathing is better because of it. But that's also due to practice and muscle memory. And just, she still has the style, still has the vulnerability, and yet also has that control and that kind of majesty behind it. God, it's good.
Never mind, I'll find
This is Power.
someone like you.
Oh, they trailed off a bit then.
I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, babe. I'll remember you said. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Yes, 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 Adele. She went up there. I'll beg, I'll remember. And it breaks. It goes really, really breathy, really, really heady. It just brings me joy. It was so lovely to listen to. And then all her lovely additional melisma again at the end, playing with it, doing all these interesting new riffs, mixing it up. Again, when we sing live, this is our opportunity to mix things up. Not so much that you're going to take away the tune from your fans, because that can get annoying if they're singing along, but just showing off your voice. Wow, she is showing off her voice.
Never mind, I'll find
Whoa, there's a growl there.
I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me,
Sing.
I
But it's cool.
beg. I remember you said. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, there was a wobble there. Motion. Always wait for the engagement. Don't know what advert that is. That was amazing. Did you hear that growl? That little bit of seasoning on the performance, and she waited right until the very end to do that. Save your power moments, save your strong moments to the end of the songs. It's like you're fishing and you're reeling in your listener, you're reeling in the audience. So yeah, save the things till the end. Don't give them all the growls and the riffs and the power right at the beginning. Build, 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 and then come back and tail off at the end like she did. Wow. So we have learned that time is the best thing, basically. So things get better with time and practice. Keep singing every single day, and I guarantee you, even if you do a little bit, if you sing the same song one time every single day, you're going to find that it will be better even in weeks. It's not going to take all that long. But if you sing the same song every single day for years, again, you're going to see the result. Sing the result, see the result. The brilliant thing about singing, about our voices, yes, it's a muscle. As long as you look after your voice, it's going to stay with you. Yes, it might change slightly in terms of range and color, but you can, if you look after it, you can still have your voice. I was at the Royal Opera House the other day, and this opera singer was in her 80s. she's there, like, you know, booming it out and performing. That's my goal when I'm 80. I want to, hi Royal Opera House, please, pretty please, pretty please. But my point is that our voices grow, and if we look after them, we will always have them. So there we go. That was, let's change the screen back. That was a workshop on Adele's Someone Like You. Please watch the other video, the tips and tricks video for how to actually sing Someone Like You. And do the YouTubey things. If you're, thanks, you're at the end of the video now, so you've watched the whole video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the YouTubey things really do help. Liking, subscribing, following, sharing, all of that jazz. If you don't follow us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, other things, then all the details are linked. Go do that. There's lots of lovely and fun stuff on that. And also head to www.musicformy.co.uk to learn all about the club, because Someone Like You is one of our songs. So we have an exclusive backing track for it, and we sing it regularly in our singing sessions. That's it though. Have a fab evening, morning, night, whatever time you're watching this video, and I will sing with you soon. Bye!